in this spot. I'm telling you, love it. Really, really love the colors.
My father was not happy about that incident. He wasn't.
I don't think I would ever want to come back here. But in Indian pressure, I want to go. And then these people are just slow.
Ain't that what you came to see? Let me be your muse. I'll inspire you in ways you won't believe. 50 shades and hues, tailor-made for you.
Hey loves, welcome back to another episode of Living Life with B. I am beyond excited to have you, my loves, new and old subscribers. To my new subscribers, welcome to the squad. To my returning subscribers, thank you for being part of this journey with me. Your support means everything to me. If you're loving the content, please be sweet enough to share it with your besties and fam. Let us grow this community together. If you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to click the subscription button. Please don't forget to like, comment, share the video with your friends. Now, let's dive into today's vlog. I am super excited to share my 3-day adventure in Masvingo with you all. I'll be taking you along on my work trip, sharing all the highs and lows and everything in between. I will be giving a review of the Urban Lifestyle Hotel in Masvingo. Grab a cup of coffee or whatever your potion is, get comfortable, and let's get this vlog started.
We could keep it going too late. You missed it, so sit with your mistakes. Chase. How does it feel to move on so quick from you?
Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. So I'm going to take you on a room tour, and it's going to be a quick one, I hope. But I'm staying at Urban Lifestyle Lodge, and I think that I'll show you the room and then I'll give you my comments later. So let's get into it. My mother always used to comment on how I talk with my eyes. It's not a good thing. It's a good thing, but it's not a good thing sometimes because when I'm angry. So I'll start with my favorite corner. So there's a couch there, and there's some artwork, and I like it because the colors are just coloring. The colors are coordinating. And if my friend was here, Patience would have definitely taken a picture there. That's a given. Then we've got a smart screen and a water tea station there. Then we've got a chest of drawers. I don't know who needs that many drawers. I don't know if the people who are living here permanently, but I doubt. And then we've got another corner there with a chair. I need to fix the curtain. We've got a corner with the chair, and then we've got my favorite. We've got a mirror. This mirror, I like it because this is the only mirror in the room with the good lighting. So you can easily take pictures here. You can take your selfies. You can take the nice pictures in this spot. I'm telling you, I'm plugging you. Anyway, I'll fix the curtains later. Then we have got a beautiful, I like this space now, the bed area, probably because of the neutrals that are there. The colors are neutral, not too shouting. Everything just looks clean. If it wasn't for my stuff that I've put on the bed, everything just looks clean, and it's giving clean girl. It's giving me. I am trying to be a clean girl, and I'm trying to be living in my clean girl era. Although with construction, sometimes you struggle. It's a struggle. It's just... Anyway, let's move on. So this is the bed area. There's nothing special. It's just a bed, headboard, and bedding. But look at the colors, guys. Can you see how the colors and the lighting, not the best lighting, in my opinion, because I've seen other people's bedrooms there on the social media. the lighting is just lighting correct. But this is good. I think they did well, to be honest. This is really good. So this is the bed area. I'm not sure, though, whether this throw is supposed to be all the way to the floor like it is there, but love it. Really, really love the colors in the room. So we've also got a wardrobe, closet, or whatever you choose to call it. Where do you know the wardrobe? Space to hang your clothes right there. Space to do other things. I don't know what you prefer. I've just put in my bag and my jacket and my reflector. There is an extra blankie. Yeah, that's it about the closet. Then, favorite corner, we've got this other extension from the wardrobe, but I just put my bag for now because I've still to figure out everything. This is the bathroom, guys. The bathroom is low light. I don't know whether they were going for a cozy look or whatever it is that they were going for, but that's how it is. So as you enter the bathroom, there is this beautiful shoe rack. That's plus or a new thing because you don't get shoe racks in most of the places that I've been. It's very rare. Or maybe they have got new designs for shoe racks that I don't know. Even see, I wasn't expecting a shoe rack such that I put my shoes on the floor. So now my shoes can fit there and we're fine. Good. So this is the shower area. It's nothing fancy, it's just a cubicle and soap holders, showers and whatnot. Nothing fancy, but low light. Then as you enter the bathroom, you get to your sinks, store. Then you've got this beautiful small mirror. Again, low light, but I like it because it's there. At least it's there. And then my favorite thing is always another full-length mirror. So we have another full-length mirror right there. Yeah, so I think that's about it in terms of the room tour. That's about it, guys. So I'm just going to unpack my things because I'm here for like 2 days. I'm going to unpack my things and then prepare to go and eat. Then we eat. Can you see how discreet this camera is? Like, if you don't look closely, you can't even see it from that I'm holding something. That's why I bought it. Like, when you're shooting with your phone, guys, when you're shooting with your phone, there's no discreetness there. Once you pull out your phone, people can easily see that this person is shooting. But when I'm shooting with this, for now, I've decided to just put it like this. But if I want, and I'm walking around in public, I can easily do this. Let me show you this. I can easily do this. Put the camera here on my waist. Adjust the gimbal to shoot what I want. If I want to shoot people's feet, I'll just shoot people's feet. If I want to shoot people like straight ahead, I just do this. You see? It's like I'm just holding my waist. I just do this and then I'm walking. And I'm just shooting and it's capturing everything. And I can then be able to be discreet. You see? It's still in the same position. So I can easily get content and avoid. Okay, it's good if you're shy. Like me, I'm still shy to shoot in some spaces. So this is properly discreet. You see? It's like I'm just holding my waist. You won't see it. I've used this in supermarkets. I've used this in like places where there's crowds. People don't see. I don't know if it's because people don't know it. What? If I want, like now, I can just lift. So maybe for those that know, they'll see it. Maybe I'm because I'm losing guys. But anyway, this is the era that we're in. and I love it. So let me prepare, guys. Let's catch up later, maybe at dinner. And then my problem is I look there. I need to look there. And I need to look. Bye-bye. So I've come for dinner. Morning. How are you guys? So today is Friday, the 18th of July, and the time is currently 6 o'clock, and I'm outside for work. Quick outfit of the day. I'm wearing my green jackets that I got from Salty, blue jeans, safety shoes, nothing fancy, construction. I'm going to be putting this reflective vest on top. I'm running a bit late, so let's get into it. I told you this mirror is my favorite place. I told you this mirror is my favorite thing in the room. But anyway, have a lovely day. I will take you through most parts of my day. I know it's going to be hectic, so please bear with me. It's going to be some 45 minutes drive, apparently, from what I'm told, because of reasons that you will see. So stay tuned. So this is the Nyanda area. So I noticed that there's construction going on, and it looks like massive construction. Yeah, I think they're cutting down the mountain. That's how I am seeing it.
Baby, oh, God bless me, bless me, bless me. God help me. Oh, I think I'm insane. God bless me. God help me. Ooh, I think I'm insane. Why you wanna play so bad? Why you wanna play so bad?
So I have not been commenting because, as most of you know by now, I work in construction. So I when I started the video, I wanted to start talking, but because I am a construction person, my mind was focused on seeing all the floors and what that were in the section. Yeah. So yeah, so that is one of the things that is one of the traits, rather, that you, okay, not traits, I don't know what it's called, but those are no pets. I tell you, ever since I've been in construction, like when I get into a house, I start noticing things like the living room is not square, or the corner is not cornering, or there's something wrong with the ceiling. Those are the things that I see. Or the windowsill, or the windows are not square, or the tiles, something's wrong with the floor, or the room is not square because why are the tiles like this? Those are the things that I pick. So I remember when after I did my very first big buildings project, I then went to our house, my father's house actually, and then I said, then when I got there, I'm like, Daddy, this is wrong. Hey, chaka. I gave a lot of comments. It wasn't like intentional, it just happened. Because on that big project, my strong, or rather my focus area was the quality issues on site. So I was the person who would look at, okay, this is not square, this is not correct. I was that person on site. So when I got home for the long weekend, I said, Daddy, this is wrong. Why can you not get someone to correct it? Then my father says, oh yeah, you're right. And then he gets someone, and then we correct that. The few things that I mentioned there. So when you see certain things going right, or when you see certain things coming out right, there's an egg that then comes to then say, okay, what else can I make better in this house? So when the person came, the issues then became a lot. Because now I was saying, okay, also fix this, and then my father was like, my daughter, when you build your own house, please do all that. When you build your own house, please do all that you're saying. At this point, what you're saying is like, I have to rebuild my house, because it's like you're saying everything is wrong. So that's one of the traits that I've picked up ever since I've joined construction. You get to a place and people are saying, this is nice, this is what, this is pretty. Because most people who are not in construction or in engineering mostly care about the aesthetics. But meanwhile, I'll be saying that, hey, this thing is not safe. What if this goes wrong? What if this column here is like this? What if... So meanwhile, when I'm quiet, people think that maybe I don't see that this is not nice. No, I do see that this is nice, but my brain now is wired in such a way that I look at it from a construction perspective, from a safety perspective, from an engineering perspective. And I think that the engineering is getting into me, which I don't mind. I really like it because it shows that I do understand what I do, and I do understand the engineering behind the construction, the engineering behind the structures, the engineering behind all sorts of things. So that's a plus for me, but a minus for other people, because I might cause unnecessary panic or worry. Anyway, that's just me ranting and telling you about my episodes with my father. My father was not happy about that incident. He wasn't. And then he's like, no, my daughter. Sorry about that. She's like, no, my daughter, what you're saying is really good, but please, at this rate, I have to rebuild the whole house that I'm very proud of. He loves his house. And he's like, that means I need to build I need to rebuild the whole house. But at this point, I'm not able to do that. So when you build your house, please do that. I hope my dad sees this video and remembers this incident. Let's continue with our journey, guys. So I'm not sure where I am at this point, but I got directions and I know at what point I'm supposed to turn. So I'm just going to keep pushing. That's all I'm going to do.
Darling, oh, you running out of time, huh? The time ain't even real, you really need to chill. It's all an illusion, you getting mixed up in the future. Whatever it is you try to see, you can sit down and just believe.
Oh. So this is the better angle. Let me try to put this here. Oh, okay. So this looks better. So I was saying that I engage better, or I work better when I'm well fed and hydrated. Otherwise, I'll be concentrating on my hunger, I'll be concentrating on my dehydration. It's very difficult for me. But I'm sure it's the same for everyone because we're all humans. My hunger and dehydration surely can't be different from any other human beings. I don't know. We need food and water to survive. Now we wash the hands with the same water. But I did wash my hands with a bit of soap before, so it's not going to be a big issue. So now I need to go back to side because you can't be going for too long. It's not even bedtime yet. Let me try to show you around side. Hi my loves, how are you? So the time is currently I can't even do that. Excuse me. The time is 2:49 in the afternoon and it has been a packed day. Oh my god. So I'm going to that's better. So now I'm now driving back to Masvingo town. Then I need to get some food, I need to get some lunch. Then I need to go and visit another plant just to assess something before I go back to my accommodation for the night. I think that's going to be what wraps up today. I have a lot of catch up to do. In as much as it is a Friday, okay? But because I spent the whole day in the field, I have to go back to my room or my accommodation and get some work done so that at the end of the day nothing lags behind. So come along. So I'm currently rumble strip. Yeah. So I'm currently driving back to Masvingo, like I said, and I don't know where I am, to be honest, but it's somewhere in between. Not in between. I'm like 40 k's. Yeah, 40 k's from Masvingo, somewhere there. So let's go for lunch and let's go back to the town. Where I was, it's actually the Chivi rural area, like the rural part of Chivi. Oh, Chivi is a rural area, so there's no town or whatever. But anyway, that's that. Sakahande. Hi. So the time is 15:44. And I'm now in town. I got delayed. Got a couple of phone calls which needed me to be stationary, and okay, there was no proper network in the road, like because of I don't know why. That's one thing I think I need an answer to. In other countries, if you go to other countries, I'm not well traveled like a lot of other people, but from the few countries I've gone to, network coverage is usually not a problem. Why are we struggling with network connectivity from, like, when you're traveling or from one place to another? Like in a space of 2 kilometers, you might find that there are stretches where there's good network, bad network. I don't know what's going on in Zimbabwe, and it's worrying because in this digital era that we're living in, network connectivity is a big deal. You want to be able to have an online meeting while you're traveling. If you've got a driver, you can easily connect and do your meetings and whatnot and just catch up with work. But you can't do that in Zimbabwe because, you know, once you start traveling, the network is just haywire. So it's something that is maybe room for improvement. I don't know, but it's just something that always comes to mind when, like, you want to have a meeting maybe at 3:30. So you then say, now I can't travel to Masvingo because it's now 2:30 and my meeting is almost starting, you know. It's like it's a big deal. It's a barrier. It's a serious barrier actually, and it's not cool. So I'm now on my way. Well, I'm almost at the place where I want to get my lunch. So yeah. Now I'm getting lost. I know the place coming from the other end. Okay, I'm here now. I am here at Reflections. Hey, sanchata kwapinda paka bridge. Ndowira mugomba ndoti ndandichiende. Hi guys, welcome back to today. Remember yesterday, pause. I just came on camera to rant. Why? Remember yesterday when I got to this place and I was telling you that I love the aesthetics, I love what, and I was giving like urban lifestyle the hype. This guy is okay, fine. The room is fine. But I'm here to talk about the negatives. I'm not here to make them lose business or what, but I'm just here to talk about my experience. The first thing, so yesterday when I got here, it was at night, and I told them that I want to leave early because I start work super early. I start work at around early in the morning, like 6 o'clock. So I told them that I want my breakfast packed and ready to go by 5:30. Did these guys not make me wait until 6:20 in the morning for breakfast? Well, I don't even know why I waited. I think at the same time I waited because I was also waiting for a colleague of mine who wanted a ride. But my point is, if we agree and you say you're going to make a plan for me for 5:20 or for 5:30, then do that. They don't respect time. This evening, I wanted to have dinner at 7 I wanted to have dinner at 7, and then I went at 7. They were still not ready. They were still getting the food from the kitchen and setting up. Then I said, it's fine. Then they said, come back at 7:30. I went back at 7:30. They were almost done setting up, but they were not done setting up, basically. That's time again. Then they said, okay, fine, ma'am, let's not keep you waiting. We will bring the food to your room in 20 minutes time. 8 o'clock, still nothing. I was waiting for the food because I had other things planned after the food. I wanted to bath. I wanted to get an early night because tomorrow is going to be a long day for me. 8 o'clock, the food didn't come. I went back. And then when I went back, the food was almost finished. Like, I was getting leftovers now. And it just didn't sit well with me because you said I should wait for the food in my room and then you don't bring it. That's another thing. The other thing that disappointed me is the fact that, okay, I think, how do I show you this? Let me turn my camera, just pause. So, remember I was showing you this area. and then I was telling you that I like it. What. Next thing, I want to now sleep. Yes, this was yesterday. I want to sleep. Then I tried to turn the electric blanket on. Tried turning it on, it wasn't working. Then I said, why is it not working? Then I pulled the cable out. Cable is unplugged. For the lights, again, the lights for the side table lights are plugged out. Now, from what I've figured out from the whole setup, I think the plugs are sitting behind this headboard. I think that's where they're sitting. So I'm thinking, okay, why do you put the electric blanket in the first place and not connect it for your guest? Are you expecting me to be lifting this whole thing from the wall? Are you expecting me to be lifting it or to be moving it from the wall and plugging it in myself? How do you say the room has got an electric blanket when it's like that? I then called someone to come and fix it for me. Even up to now, I'm about to sleep and no one has come. So this was just me sharing my experience. I'm not saying that is everyone's experience, but for me, I don't think I would ever want to come back here because of the treatment. It was not what I was expecting. And well, from what I hear, these guys have been winning awards. So maybe it's my experience is not everyone's experience, and I've just had a bad experience maybe. Or it's normal, I don't know. But what I will do tomorrow before I check out is I will definitely register my displeasure, and I hope that they will take that feedback and improve it for the guests that will come, because I don't want someone else to suffer what I've suffered before. I had to turn on the aircon to heat up the room so that I don't have to top up a blanket, so that I stay warm like throughout the night, But why do I have to do that when there's an electric blanket? Like, I don't get the sense. But anyway, I just thought I needed to come back on the camera because I had called the day. Today I was just tired and I didn't have any more bundles to come before you. English bundles, social bundles, I was depleted. They were depleted by the time I got to the hotel. So I'm just going to take a shower, get in bed, do a couple of things and then just call it a night. I want to have an early morning tomorrow because there's a lot to do before I leave. So yeah, I hope when someone comes to this place next time, I see a good review about the same suite that I used. Guys, how are you? Today we didn't spend much time together, unfortunately. There was so much to do before I leave, and very little opportunity to vlog. But I'm back now, and we are on our way to Harare. I'm approaching town from Bridge direction. I'm approaching Masvingo town from Bridge direction, and so yeah, let the journey begin. So I want to go and I want to pass by and see my friend, my very, 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 very special friend. This one is someone who is very special to me, and I love her to bits. So, when people talk about these friendships, rumble strips. When people talk about these friendships in life, I don't have many friendships to talk about. When I say many, I mean more than 10. But the ones that I have, those ones will die for me, shame. If you're hearing this and you're my friend, please know that I'm expecting you to die for me, baby. Anyway, so let me just drop you guys for a bit and call my friend, just to find out where she is, and then I'll catch you later, probably when I meet her. One thing I want to comment. I know this might sound like I'm being those people that talk negative about other people, but for some reason, there's something about how people drive in small towns. Or there's something about how people from Harare drive. And I think I'm people from Harare. Such that each time we I go to a small town, I feel like everyone is just slow, and I feel like everyone has got no agency. I think when I go to a small town, I'm always putting like pressure on other drivers, which is not good. I'm not saying this because I'm saying that having no pressure is a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. As a driver, you're supposed to be patient. You're supposed to be patient. You're supposed to be, alert and all the other things that you saw driving schools. But in pressure, I want to go, and then these people are just slow, and so I just need to calm down a bit. That's what I've realized. Harare people, we just have to calm down, because we tend to cause a lot of problems, accidents actually, from that trukumanya vibe. So yeah, it's just something I saw. No offense, I'm not saying anyone is slow. I'm not saying anyone is a good driver. I'm just picking out the differences I've noticed, because there's Harare congestion. Harare congestion and Harare traffic teaches you how to drive. If you can survive driving in Harare town on a Saturday between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, or on a peak hour, bumper to bumper, you're a good driver. And I think that pressure then gives you a trade. So most of you guys, I know you know what I'm talking about, because most of you are from Harare, and my other people from other cities and other countries. But anyway, that was my point, and I think I've made it. Hopefully it makes sense. So my friend lives in Eastview. So this is Mutare Road from Masvingo town. So I'm just going to stop there. It's currently 26 minutes to 2. I'll just see her from up to 2. Then I'll depart for Harare at 2 o'clock. So this is Eastview area. It's a new place in Masvingo, I guess. So my friend lives here. Ndauya ne life update. I have come with a life update, or a daily update. Prior pandati, I'm traveling to Harare. I never got to Harare. Then had to make a U-turn and come back to Masvingo. So this is me back in Masvingo. I will explain what happened. Yeah, story of my life. But this one is a funny story. Like when I'm thinking about how I ended up back here. Funny story. So in terms of accommodation, I attempted to go back to where I was, but unfortunately the place is fully booked. So for tonight, we are at this guest house. So here we are. And we are back with a bang. Do you remember these photographs? This artwork, not photographs. I think I'm done commenting with these rooms. Like, I'm just done commenting. To say, yeah, this is nice, what? If you hear me again, I'm just going to keep quiet and sleep. I think the story time about why I came back to Masvingo will come tomorrow, not today. Today I'm just not in the mood. I will tell you the story while I drive to Harare tomorrow.